T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's get ready to sucker! It out into left field. It's going. It's going. It is gone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Friday edition of the YSN Power Hour, live on location from the Flying Bee in, I think it's considered Salem here. But regardless, we are at the Raider Golf Outing, the 32nd annual Raider Golf Outing, and we're having a good time. Jeff, Paul, and Coach are all still out on the fairways, hopefully. We say fairways because we haven't hit very many of them, let's just be honest, throughout this day. But it has been a great day, the Raider Golf Outing, the 32nd annual, the second time we've been here live from the event, and it is a who's who of everybody out here. We've seen Coach Yeagley, we've seen Coach Fischel, we've seen Coach Hannick, we've seen everybody from South Range here today. We've seen sponsors, we've seen fans, new fans, and fans that have been there since day one. So it has been a great day. If you're asking how we did, we didn't win it. I can tell you that we didn't win it. Paul will tell you that we came close, but on the second half of or the back nine, as they call it. But that's only because we saved every mulligan for the back nine. I didn't understand that, but that's a strategy that our team captain came up with, and we still didn't win it. So that doesn't matter at this point. I want to welcome all of you to the YSN Power Hour, a Friday edition. Going into the weekend, you just caught Ty for 3 hours. Ty and Brandon doing a great job. An update on Ronnie Poe. He is in good condition, good spirits. They took everything out of him that they needed to, and he is ready for a Monday return to YSN. So make sure you best beer girls ever pulling up as you hear it right here on live broadcast streaming. So I want to give that shout out to Poe. Hope you're doing well, brother. I know you're watching, so I hope everything is going well for you, and we'll see you on Monday. Happy to report that Poe had every blockage taken out, and it sounds like he's doing just fine. So you'll get Poe and you'll get Anthony on Monday, back to normal. But as far as YSN goes, ladies and gentlemen, it is National Car Appreciation Day, and I want to hear from you. Over the course of your younger years, what was the car that you appreciated most? Was it your first car? Is it your last car? What is it? Let's pull the crowd a little bit. Car you appreciated most. Ladies, what's the car you appreciated most?
The free one.
The free one. The free one. Can you argue with that? Can you argue with the car that you get for free is the one you appreciate the most? What kind of car was it?
Mine, it was a 1986 Pontiac 6000.
In 1986 Pontiac, I don't even know what that is. That was a year after I was born.
Oh my God, shut up. I graduated in 1990, Wes.
See, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
1980 Chevy Malibu.
1980 Chevy Malibu. Didn't know they made them back then.
Yeah, it was literally like the whole front seat moved.
Was it a tank?
It was a tank.
See, the Malibu's still a tank back in 80. And here they are pushing them out in 21.
Drives a 2020 Mazda CX-3.
See, kids are so soft nowadays. They have it so good because of parents like you.
Dude, my car was older than me.
See, there you go.
As long as he works hard at football, baseball, wrestling.
There it is. There it is. As long as your kid works hard, they get the car. My first car was a 1994 Geo Tracker.
I graduated 4 years before that, but
I'm just saying. And listen, the 94 Geo Tracker was a classic. It was a classic around East Palestine. It was a classic because everybody knew exactly who was coming. Yoakley on the windshield with an orange bulldog, and it was a classic. So I appreciate my car from that, and I think it's one of those things where you miss your car, right? You always miss your first car. It's something that people hold on to, hold strong. Even no matter what car you get further down the road, how successful you get, what kind of car you get, you always appreciate that first car. You always want it back just so you can drive it one more time. Now, I think reality is, if I were to drive a Geo Tracker one more time, I probably wouldn't like the way that it drives.
Make a Geo Tracker?
No, they don't. I think they sold it right after I got it. But what we want to pull the people on the Bleacher Creatures. What car on Car Appreciation Day, National Car Appreciation Day? What car do you appreciate and why? Now, nowadays, driving a 2020 Chevy Equinox, which I love, one of those crossover cars. I miss my truck. I used to have a Silverado. Miss that. And hopefully we have a truck again real soon. My wife's actually in the market for one right now, so we'll see how that goes. But I want to hear what you appreciate in a car and why. So throw it into the comments as we check out the comments here. First one's going to come from Mardell. A 94 Mercury Sable had some adventures in that car. Natural. I think everybody gets the adventure in their cars or in the early going, right? So a 1994 Mercury Sable from Mardell. Can appreciate that. If they're, I mean, listen, we're on the internet, so everything's legal apparently. But what kind of adventures are we talking about? Now, my favorite adventure in the 94 Geo Tracker was top down and my buddy strumming a guitar while we were going around town singing at the top of our lungs. He wasn't a guitar player, by the way. Not a guitar player. Carrie Munson saying Muncie's first car was a horse and buggy. Carrie, I don't know where he is. They were supposed to finish up strong, and I'm just going to guess they used the rest of their mulligans. But well played with the horse and buggy. My mom says first car was a 1969 Camaro convertible, which is very much like the 1994 Geo Tracker, like very much on the same level of our first cars. So thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. We got a lot to talk about today, obviously, from the standpoint. I think we're going to have a lot of people in and out throughout the day today. So hopefully we're able to sit down with a lot of the people who make events like this possible, make things like this possible at South Range. We want to send a special shout out to Coach TJ Irons, who is battling leukemia right now. They had a great hole for him that you weren't allowed to use your irons, but if you hit it on the fairway, that you were accelerated to the green. Obviously, with as much as TJ has given to the South Range community over his course of not only being here, but teaching here, the thousands of kids and families that he's influenced, I have to believe it's his time to be propelled, to be put on the platform and you know, on a pedestal and say, listen, we'll help you out. Our thoughts, our prayers, everything that goes with it, with TJ Irons, one of my favorite people in the world. And I got to be honest, from a standpoint of YSN, from a professional standpoint, YSN would not be where it's at without TJ Irons. TJ, when we started out, put us everywhere we needed to be. Do you need something? Yes, no. Always put us in the front row of South Range stuff, which is why we feel so fondly about South Range. He and Donnie really took it to the next level. And I'll tell you what, when I heard the news weeks ago about TJ, it hurt. It was like family. So I encourage you to pull together for TJ Irons. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff. I know right now there is a T-shirt fundraiser for him. We'll try to put that in, share that socially. But if you can help TJ Irons and his family and the family here at South Range in any way, I encourage you to do so. It's what we're here for. You know, we're part of the community. We feel like we are embedded into the community from many different ways, and we're here for you. You know, we're here for the student athletes. We're here for the teachers. We're here for the athletic directors and supporters of those communities. So, TJ, if you're watching this, we love you. We miss you. We're rooting for you, man. If there's anything we can do, you know that you count on us. So I encourage all of you, YS Nation, as we call it, to get involved with any part of supporting TJ and his family during this tough time that they're going through. But we know TJ's a fighter, and he's going to get through it, no problems. Amo, checking in on Amo, says, how'd you guys do, DJ? Tell me you won. Well, I could tell you we won, Amo, but I wouldn't be speaking the truth. There's not a whole lot we win nowadays when it comes to golf. We just have a good time and enjoy each other's company. Andy is Grandpa Vic's grandson. Vic's brother. Andy runs the B. He'd like to meet you after putting Grandpa on the page. Absolutely. It's always a joy. Like it was funny today. It was a joy to me to meet some of these people who know of YSN, who hear the names, and now they're putting faces to it. It was awesome. It was really great to kind of, get out there and shake some hands and say thank you for your support, because these people support blindly because they like what we do, not necessarily who we are, which is good. I don't care that they know who we are, but essentially I want them to know that, we have the backs of the student athletes and the school districts and their athletic programs. So absolutely, Amo, you tell them that I'm here. I'll be done at about 4:00 or so, and I'm happy to meet him and say thank you for all the support that they've done with us. Yeah, we got Go Raiders. I don't think you're going to hear a lot more than Go Raiders. Go Raiders! See, it's just like that. Mardell chiming in saying the backdoor panels didn't stay on well, so my friends had fun with that. I can imagine. And I apologize for having to get like up in your grill today. I don't have I feel so old saying it. I don't have my reading glasses on, my blue winks that have taken care of me so well. Mardell says you can fit a lot more in those recommended amount of than the recommended amount of passengers. So it was the vehicle of choice with going to parties. I can imagine. Mardell keeping it clean for us. Yeah, I mean, my friend had a I forget what it was, a Trailblazer at that time. So the original Trailblazers had a ton of room. So it was, you could fit people among people, all in the Trailblazers. So I know where you guys are all coming from. it's not necessarily all the time how many people can you fit to the party, but how many supplies can you fit to that party, right? When you're growing up. So again, thank you for chiming in on National Car Appreciation Day. The 1994 Geo Tracker, it did not have a whole lot in the way of baggage claim. So hopefully you guys did a little better than me. We're live here on the course of Flying V for the 32nd annual Raider Golf Outing. YSN, proud supporter of the event. And we'd love to be the proud supporter of your event as well. I told another athletic director today that at the end of the day, it's one of those things where if we can support, we're there. We're here for you. If we can jump in, we absolutely will. Do we have a couple of little drop-in action here? Here we go. Pop these guys in. Ty Bartell, the host of YSN Running Point on this Friday. How did it go, brother? That's not good. Hang on, I'm muting you for a second. I don't know if that's me or that's you. Hang on. Let me mute my mic, and then we'll pull you back up. Go ahead.
All righty. You hearing me good now? Let's see. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Ty, you there? Yeah. I can't hear you. No here. But I can tell you this. We don't have Ty. We got Jeff Betos.
Go Raiders!
Got another Go Raiders. Jeff, how did we hit him?
We finished 10 under, so 2 off what I said yesterday. I think we left a couple shots on the front, on our front, aka the back nine here at Flying B.
Speak for yourself.
But no, we did. You know, it was fun. Great golf outing, like always, man. It's a good time to be here.
National Car Appreciation Day. What's the car you appreciate the most?
Would be a '69 Javelin. My dad owned it. It was red, had a black stripe down it. We had to sell it because my dad needed some money, and at the time he wishes he never sold it.
What is a Javelin?
A Javelin is an AMX. So AMX makes 2 different type of cars. So they made a really sweet car with no back seat that my grandpa used to drive that would put me in the back seat for the Super Nats and let me sit on the back seat of the wheel wells. And my grandpa used to drive around, and I used to sit on the back seat with no back seat. And my dad's AMX was just an AMC, just a different version. Like, you know, you have like different versions of like Chevys, right?
Yeah.
Chevy Malibu. So just a different version of the car, and it was the best. It was a cool car because like 60 to 120, that car was going hard. I love the car. I wish we still had it now. It was awesome. I wish I drove it.
What was your first car?
My first car was a 1998 Ford Windstar minivan, green with 2 sliding doors. Was my first car. It had like 230,000 miles on it. And my mom and we drove Windstars until we couldn't drive any Windstars. I drove Freestar.
He heard Ty loud and clear. I don't know what the issue is with that. I heard reverb. Shout out, Jeff.
Shout out, Paige. What's up, babe?
Paige, what was your car appreciation? I mean, Paige is. What did Paige drive? Like, you envision
Michael Page probably driving Mercedes-Benz, a BMW, probably something really classy.
I figure a 2004 Chevy Silverado.
His first car?
2500.
Dad, I've owned a lot of cars in my life. I owned a 1998 Buick LeSabre with 256,000 miles on it, no headliner in it. This thing was awesome. It was a beast of a car. He changed the oil in the car and done it. Like, oh, here we go. It cost me $100. Cost me $100.
Proud of that.
What was your first car?
1994 Geo Tracker.
Really? Dude.
Gray top.
Do you have like
white body?
Do you have like the cassette player in it or the CD
100%
player?
cassette player. And I had the cassette player that you had to jam in there, and then it would plug into your CD player.
I had that.
Yep, everybody had that. And now that's the one where it plugs into, like, you can put it like 87.7. And it,
okay, I got
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it plays over the radio. Not always good. Not always good.
Fuzzes out.
Yeah.
You're like, man, we gotta go back to that spot.
Which is kind of a bummer because, like, it comes in and, like, you're always in the middle of a good jam, and then and then it goes to like
all the time.
it's
How
like
bad is it?
jazz.
Oh, dude, I had Chevy Equinox that had that in it, where I would plug my phone in. It'll be on like a good jam going to work.
I have a Chevy Equinox right now.
And then it would be, I'm like, well, I missed that part of that song.
Yeah, that's always your favorite part of the song, and that's what it drove me nuts. So I like here's the story. My dad and my father-in-law just got a 2018 Chevy Silverado, right? But he could have got a 2021 Chevy Silverado and said no because it didn't have a cassette or it doesn't have a CD player.
Oh, man.
He said nope, it has to have a CD player. So he said, I'm good with this 2018, and it's beautiful truck.
You make good trucks.
But it didn't have a CD player, so he said no. And the story goes, the legend is that he had to tell the sales associate so he could tell his boss that it didn't have a CD player, so he wouldn't buy it.
Hey, can you tell your boss that just don't have a CD player? Dude, it's a 2021.
I sit there and I'm like, I said, Dad, come on, a CD player? CD player? Of course we're broadcasting. What do you think this is? You think this is the other live place?
Did you break glass? DJ got in a fight before we came on air, dude.
I didn't break that. That's what happens. Come on, Robbie. Come on, Robbie. Robbie Myers, the legend of 8U baseball at South Range, right? And look what he's wearing. Show it off, man. Show it off. Look at that. Wearing the YSN shirt for the brand. Young Robbie Myers. Robbie, I know you guys came up a little bit short in in your tournament play, but talk to me how fun it is to play All-Stars.
It was very fun because you got to go against different teams and you played with your friends every day.
And you play baseball all summer long, basically.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what that's like for you. Is that fun for you?
Yeah.
Baseball is your new favorite sport, right?
Yeah.
And you're in a good place for it. You're wearing that South Range hat. You got the Y. I mean, you're locked in.
Yeah.
So when you were playing All-Stars, what was your favorite part of it?
Having fun with my friends.
Having fun with your friends?
Yeah.
Now, baseball is not necessarily new to you, but it's one of those new passions that you have.
Yeah.
What was it this year that really clicked for you that made it so fun?
I think catching my first foul ball.
Catching your first foul ball?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what positions do you play?
I play first, pitcher, outfield, and catcher.
All right. So if Coach said you're only going to play one position today, Robbie, you can play anything you want. What are you playing?
Pitcher.
Oh, another pitcher. Another pitcher. We got to get you on the catcher train.
Yeah.
Got to get you on the catcher train. All right. So you guys came up runner-ups in Springfield, right? And then you guys had your work cut out for you in the other tournament you were in.
Yeah.
From your standpoint, why is sports so fun?
Because you get to have fun with your friends, you get to learn new things, and you get to play a sport.
Get to play a sport. South Range till you die?
Yeah.
My dude. There he is, Robbie Myers. You know this kid. You've seen him probably more than you've seen me in the Myers commercials. So any chance you have to see, make sure you get his autograph. I'm going to get him right after the show. I'm going to have him autograph a YSN ball. And anytime you have a chance to see this young man, give him a high five, give him a thumbs up, and make sure you support Myers Family Insurance because this young man is where it's at. This is the future of Myers Family Insurance. So he and his sister. So Robbie Myers here with us. We're going to take a break. When we come back, a lot to talk about. We're going to get the guys involved here. Not going to be a one-man band, so to speak. Now that they're off the golf course, we're going to take a break. Be back after this on the YSN Power Hour. Come see one of the Valley's hidden gems. The Back Nine Bar and Grill on the Berlin Lake Golf Club is the perfect place for fellowship, fame, food, and fun. Check out our daily specials and ask about memberships. The Back Nine Bar and Grill on Hartzell Road in North Benton.
Your first and last stop with your tax return should be with me, Tracy Bryden at Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown. No other dealer goes the extra mile to bring you the largest selection of vehicles at one convenient location. With guaranteed credit approval, I will find you the right vehicle and the right financing options for you. I am ready to go the extra mile to show you why no other dealer sells more cars, finances more, and gets you more for your refund. then Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Power Hour. DJ Oakley, now joined by Matt Seidel. We're here with you. 900? I'm saying 10.
Paul, were we 9 or 10?
We were 10.
We were 10.
Beto said 8. Can I throw in an 11 just for fun?
Well, I mean,
shits and gates here?
Yeah, we throw in a 12 or a 13 and,
see where we are.
Respectable.
See where we are at the end of the day.
I heard 15 out there.
No.
Yeah, I did hear 15 out there.
Come on. Oh, well, you got Puchinski. That's cheating. That's a cheat code.
Easy.
It's a cheat code out there. You got the greatest golfer here at the Raider Golf Outing. That's not fair.
I mean, there's a couple of good ones out there. We saw them today, right?
That's like inviting Jeff to a spelling bee, like it's a ringer.
Jeez. Ouch. I don't think Jeff's going to like that very much.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
He'll survive.
He's not feeling much right now.
No. Except good.
Well, he's feeling good.
He's feeling great.
Listen, we've been in our fair share, and there he is right there. We've been in our fair share of golf outings in the last couple of weeks, and I got to say, like, from the standpoint, we're getting better.
We are. Yeah, we definitely are. Team YSN is representing well. Definitely showing up and showing out a little bit.
Okay, it's Car Appreciation Day. Okay, we're going to get you. First car was a 1998 Pontiac GT with no muffler, says Michael Page.
Nice, Page.
That's a good choice.
That's a solid get.
First car is always the favorite. 1991 Chevy Cavalier, says Siggy. Avery says, hi, Robbie. I think he's not here. Robbie's gone. Robbie's gone, Avery. Sorry.
Let him know.
We'll contact him. Was Coach Mr. Trojan?
So if you're talking about the award, Mr. Trojan, yes, I did win the football Mr. Trojan award, but I was never the Mr. Trojan mascot.
Well, when you look at, you're looking at Mr. Trojan mascot up until your game got changed.
The game got moved, yeah.
And now Jeff is not, unfortunately, going to be the Mr. Trojan mascot.
So bad, I'm sorry.
We'll have to find a Thursday or a Saturday game to get him in.
That's going to be mic'd up. Naturally, that's a game we have to mic up.
It would have to be.
Because Jeff being the Trojan.
The mascot, yep.
Yeah, you gotta have it. What are you doing back there?
Apparently we're lighting cigars.
We got the look at this lights. Like, it is serious. That's what we were lighting with all day, and it's a blowtorch.
Listen, Whitney Houston would be jealous.
Oh,
good. Thank you.
That's Whitney Houston right there.
The reviews are still out.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to pick up any platinum records.
No. I think we've got a better chance of winning a golf outing.
Then that's not good either.
No.
That's not real good either.
No, the odds are not there.
Adam Roller's here from Myers Family Insurance. He says,
I'm not actually here.
Don't look at me.
What would be your dream car?
Swing, swear, look for ball, repeat.
Sounds about right.
That is golf.
It is.
It's 101.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. So we're talking first cars, right?
First cars.
91 Pontiac Grand Am that I shared with my dad.
What color?
White. First car that was actually mine was the 95 Grand Prix. Yeah. 95.
How long from the first car to the second car?
2 years. Because Dad got sick of sharing.
He's like,
he was like, listen, no more of this. So he popped down to the local car dealership and said, need a car for my son. Bought me my car until it caught on fire on 77 in Braxton.
Trent says you're the poster child for birth control.
You fix that crackhead problem down there yet, Trent? Because
there's no crackhead.
Oh, I don't know. Not what I've seen walking down the.
I'm way more interested to know if the mayor has caught the aliens.
That's true. Trent, have you caught the aliens yet in East Palestine?
Probably not. East Heaven doesn't good enough job.
We're on the hunt for the aliens.
Jeff put me down, and it's Jeff's cigars.
Jeff's cigar.
Jeff's cigar. It's so crazy.
Your cigar's in there now.
Yeah, it's probably the MLB bros doing that.
No, I don't think it's that.
Everything Jeff has its own page.
Yes.
Trey Conway says we have not solved the alien problem.
Yeah, you haven't solved a lot of problems down there, Trent. How good of a mayor are you, huh?
He doesn't have any power.
Listen, Trent, they just announced you mayor because no one wanted it. Listen,
That's
give
not
it to
true.
the special needs kid.
Come on. Leave him alone.
No,
be nice to
he gonna come at me like them. Gonna come at you, dog.
Be nice to the mayor.
That's
You
not
don't
nice.
even watch like YSN. There's people there at like 12 o'clock at night.
Trent watches us every day.
He's
Every
always
day.
He's checking in all the time.
It's right. You need to apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Not really.
Say his name. I'm sorry, Trent.
I'm sorry, Trent Conway, the worst mayor of East Palestine history.
All right, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
That's some kind of apology.
I've worn a Conway for mayor.
You have?
Yep. I voted for him.
I would wear a Conway for mayor hat.
I want it. Writing myself in.
I think
You have to live there.
we
I'll be
need
the mayor of
we need to bring back the big political buttons.
Those went away?
I haven't seen any.
I heard that the trends yesterday. That would have been a good trend too.
What? The trend?
The big
political buttons?
The big political.
What about the buddy buttons? Remember how you used to have the buddy button? Like
Oh, yeah.
every parent, you knew their kid because they had the buddy
That's
buttons
right.
on.
We still do those in Seafood.
That would be a good one. All right, Michael Page chimes in and says, ask Munson if he made a point to show his ring in your picture. We talked about that, Page.
We did.
He said no, but it was, it was
Prominently
obvious.
placed. Yeah.
Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring. It was, where did he go?
He's right behind us.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, get on the show, dude. Come on.
It's messed up.
We're gonna crowd into the picture, all four of us.
Well, Jeff's going to have to move over
Yeah.
with his marshmallow shirt. Why do you always pick white?
I love white. Why not?
I like the gray.
This is like a chart.
It's like a chart.
Shout out to these are brand new. Brand
Yes,
spanking new.
Wait,
Terry Munson says,
Sold to the public.
you know the answer to this, Page. I think we all know the answer to this. Paul,
Remember, little coach?
from a standpoint of showing the ring off during that picture for the South
No,
Picture,
pure coincidence.
bullshit.
Pure coincidence.
I forget that I wear it sometimes. I don't know.
Look at him. Look at him mopping the brow.
Do you want to put it up there? Put it up there. Show them off. Put it up.
There's boys right there. You get runner-up rings
All
for.
cleaned
No,
up.
you don't.
All cleaned up.
And imagine what the varsity ring looks like.
Oh, you see the food over here, boys. Hey, boys, you see the food over here?
Oh, that's some good stuff.
Royal Oaks taking care of everybody here. So if you were at the Raider Golf outing, you know what it's all about. If you're not, make sure you sign up next year. 33 coming up in 364 days from now. So make sure you're signed up. Randy Dominguez, shout out, by the way. We get Chris Sigler saying we've officially reached the quota for Beto's exposure this week.
Nah, we're good. We're good.
Well, it's a good thing it's Friday today, right?
Yeah, because what's going on, brother? How we
Nice to
doing?
formally meet you finally. I've talked to you about it, but I never formally met you.
There we go. The coach. The rest of you want to pop your head in?
Maybe I'll get in. There we are. Hey, how's it going? South Range Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Muncie's first car was integral during the Prohibition.
Is that your first car was integral during Prohibition?
She's just trying to say that, like,
The
Prohibition.
She said your. She said
smuggling alcohol.
Yeah.
she said your first car was a horse and buggy.
No.
Never smuggled alcohol.
Oldsmobile Color Sierra, 2-door, gray. It's a big
Oldsmobile Color Sierra, 2-door, gray. What is he doing, robbing you?
Yes.
Stop robbing people. What is wrong with you? First off, last year bring in the MLOs.
Want me to bring them on?
No, because they're not here, number one. Number two, their heads didn't fit in the screen with ours.
That's not my fault. That's cool.
It is. Why do you all have big heads? Like, what is it?
We all want our own fat head. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
you're like our personal bobblehead.
Probably not a good idea.
What's not a good idea?
Big head, small brain.
It rattles.
We've completely lost it.
We're off the rails.
Off the rails. This is probably going to be a very abbreviated edition of the YSN Power because people are starting to fill up. I'm not even sure how we can, if you can hear us, and the food smells good. I'm not gonna lie. It's all about the food. So let's do our beef and fillet.
Oh, already?
Why not?
Okay.
We don't have anything to talk about.
Listen, we've got plenty to talk
What do we have to talk about?
We can talk about our favorite shots of the day.
Ooh.
My personal favorite shot of the day was when DJ hit the ball and it landed 6 inches behind where he hit it from.
One time. One time. He started out good. DJ hit the ball, and then like I topped it, and it just spit in and landed exactly where it was in the first place. So thanks, Coach. Thanks for bringing that up.
Hey, I'm happy to help. Monts, what was your favorite shot of the day?
My favorite shot of the day was when I almost took out. The fireball was good. That was really good. I almost took out a foursome that was in front of us. My ball just started going left, and it went right at all foursomes. So I apologize to Amaduri and Pitts and Jason King and Robert Bates.
Bezos?
Right at him.
My favorite shot of the day had to be DJ hit it at one on 18 to like 7 feet. That had to be my shot of the day and my piss missiles. Let's not.
I mean, that's like 18 shots. You had 18 piss missiles.
It's really good.
He definitely stroked it well.
My favorite shot of the day was who hit the golf cart? Was that you? You hit the golf cart?
Oh, I did.
He did hit the golf cart.
Jeff hit the golf cart, said 4. We couldn't find the ball, and then we found it. It was literally feet away from the golf cart that was in front of us. So, not that I want them to hit it, but it's always kind of like, ooh.
That's hit hard.
Ooh factor.
Listen, I'm looking around right now. And there's a who's who of people here.
That's what I'm saying. Bear Brothers.
What you coming on? Oh, come on, Coach.
Coach Yegley's right
Coach
across from
Yegley's
me right
right
now.
here.
Jim Myers, Coach
Jim Myers,
right in front of us, right there.
If you're not here with YSN,
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Coach Yegley says a YouTube sensation. So if you didn't pick that up on the mic, that's what you're dealing with Coach Yegley. He's got some good one-liners. He's got some really good ones.
He'll zing you.
My favorite person in the world is Dan Yegley. I mean,
I don't think you have anything. I don't think anybody has anything bad to say about it.
Never met a person that does.
I mean, the kind of guy that takes off his shirt for you if you need it, and without hesitation. I mean, without a doubt, one of my favorite people in the world.
What was the best hole? What hole did you like most?
I can't even remember.
What is it? 11?
Par 5 we eagled.
Yeah, the par 5 we eagled those guys.
Not the one we. Never mind. I almost said the C word.
Cut the corner.
Not the one we cheated, right?
We didn't cheat. There was no cheating.
No, we don't cheat. There's no way. We paid our $20.
There was a mulligan.
My favorite one was the one where it was the football toss. And the guy goes, "Hey, $20 in a beer."
Yeah, that was my best.
Yeah, that was a good one. We like that.
We didn't
have to throw our arm out.
That's right. Yeah. Save the old rotator cuff a little bit.
Page says, I want to know how everyone met each other. Random thought I had at home yesterday. We all met through YSN.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, I met Coach at YSN. I've known Paul for my whole entire life, and I met DJ strictly.
I met Paul first, and then Coach Seidel, and then
No, you met Jeff before me.
Not true.
Really?
Not true.
I thought Jeff was around long before.
Well, you were hired after
okay.
him, but I knew you before I knew Jeff.
So what? We're going on almost 3 years now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bezos is going on year number 2.
Yeah. So
we passed year 1. How long we were year 2? Still never hired Bezos.
No,
he's
still never really officially hired.
We just keep sending him checks, and I'm like, all right, well, he's doing the work, so I guess I don't know. Like, do we Is he hired? Like, are you officially hired?
You want to make it official?
All right, we're making it official. Jeff Bezos hired today.
Both of you spit in your hand and shake on it right now.
I didn't spit in my hand.
I'm not shaking you left-handed. There it is. He's on. He's on. Team YSN.
It's official.
Paul has been a part of YSN since well, in some part, you've been a part of YSN since the original. I remember since South Range had their field built, and it was just their bleachers.
Yeah.
Paul and I were standing there, and I was trying to explain to him, and Paul doesn't. He's sitting there. Oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna. Because there was originally something kind of like YSN just for South Range, and you guys tried it, and it didn't work.
Yeah, it was called the South Range Sports Show. My buddy and I did it. And all it was going to be about South Range. And I interviewed Coach Yeagley a bunch of times. I interviewed a couple other coaches. We didn't have games, we didn't broadcast games. But it was just going to be interviewing coaches every week and talking to them about the sports. And it just kind of fizzled out. So,
shout out.
Why does everybody shout you out?
I remember it was from our March Madness.
Shout out.
How about you, Coach? How did you meet everybody?
Yeah, I met everybody when I came on board with YSN as a football coach. When I got hired on to the Sebring job, I met DJ. I guess you'd say I bought into what YSN's vision was, and the way that it could help expose more of the small schools. And then kind of met everybody from there. It was actually the first night that I met everybody in person was your birthday party. Yeah, down at HQ.
That was wild.
That was a wild night.
I got RKO twice.
You did get RKO twice. We learned all about it yesterday.
I woke up with my neck hurting, my back hurting. I was like, why does everything hurt?
And you didn't have the belt.
No, I didn't have the belt.
No belt.
What's your story with YSN? I know we've told it a zillion times. Jeff, tell your story with YSN.
How I met everybody?
Well, just how you kind of came to be.
I saw it on Facebook.
Still figuring it out.
I saw it on Facebook, and I saw that you put like that little video that I shared that you were looking for announcers and we needed people, and all you needed to do was you said no college experience. And I'm like, well, I have no experience. And I'm like, and all I put in my little thing was like, just give me a call or email me, and we could do it. And I met you, and from day one I loved it, and every single day I love it even more.
That's usually what I mean. It's funny because I always think of us like some club. You know what I mean? Like it was not really a business yet, but like when you're in, you love us, we love you. Kind of that loyalty factor. But people come at us like we're ESPN. I'm like, whoa.
I had a random. I think I told you this yesterday. I had a random lady at a gas station on Sunday morning at 8:00 in the morning. I was buying like a couple Gatorades and a Bang energy drink to go play golf.
And beer.
And she turned around and I was wearing like a YSN, not YSN. It's a sponsor.
For the brand.
YSN over. And she looked at me and she's like, Jeff Bezos. I was like, yeah. She's like, YSN. I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay, have a great day. Never told me her name, just told me thank you and was like, and left. I'm like, well, I don't really, okay, thanks, lady. Like, I don't need that, but thanks. I appreciate it.
That's the cool part of what we do is we don't necessarily know who's watching,
right?
But you learn it real quick when you get out in the community. Like today, like we had how many people we had like shaking our hands, and we had. I feel like I wish we knew everybody.
We probably would have finished our round in time to be all of us on the Power Hour had we not stopped to shake hands with everybody. But that's what it's all about.
It's fun. It's fun. All right. I feel a little bit better. We're about 15 minutes short. Let's do it. All right. Let's do it. Let's put it. Because the line's short.
The line's starting
we
to
can
get
go
there.
get our food. Paul he's ready.
He's salivating.
Salivating.
Well, I got to run the show at the end here too.
Okay.
So I got to.
All right, Paul, go first. You can get out.
All right, it's a play all day, man. It's a play to be out here with you guys and then be able to go off and have a good time. I mean, it was a nice day. It wasn't too hot. It was perfect. So I'm happy. Good job.
Absolutely.
We had fun.
Well done.
Now he's got to go MC this event. All right.
Hey, we won, right? 99 and a half on
99 and a half.
99.
Yeah, we had a half.
That's the one that whipped out.
Mine's a filet. It's just being part of YSN. I absolutely love it for the last 2 days. I got to be with you for 4 hours yesterday. Would love to do it every single day. I would love to do that. And it's just shout out to DJ and everything like that, being the man of the hour. Always inviting me to golf outings.
You golf really well.
I think I golf.
Listen, somebody's got to be barefoot.
It's good. You didn't go barefoot.
It's too wet today. It rained all morning. It's beautiful now.
That's my beef. He didn't go barefoot.
Didn't go barefoot. Yeah.
I will next year. I promise.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we can invite a couple more. Remember, YSN, if you want us to advertise your golf outing, if you want a little bit more money, all we got to do is a little bit of a trade. It doesn't cost you anything. That's right.
Yeah, so obviously, the play is being here, but I am going to go with a little bit of a beef today. It's just the way that I swung the club today. It wasn't good at all. Going to have to get out on the range, get that straightened out. But kind of secondary play to the group in front of us that we were sharing a bottle of adult beverage with for most of the afternoon.
I didn't.
They killed it on me. Play to you guys. Had to.
Well, that's the funny thing is you make so many friends out during a golf outing. You made friends.
Oh yeah.
Nobody knew. Like, if you would have said had Sebring all over you, they would have been like, not touching that guy. Not touching that guy. In fact, you were at the point where you're like, listen, Coach Agley, whatever we can do to make sure we're not on the same schedule.
That's right. Yeah. Keep me as far away from Coach Agley's schedule as possible.
You want to play this?
No.
There's a lot of teams that wouldn't play South End.
In fact, that's one of the reasons that the ITCL broke up.
I would love to see a couple of teams in the area play South End.
I'm sure those teams don't want that.
And I know.
They don't want to get those hands. Those Yeagley hands. Those Raider hands. But that is going to do it. My beef, of course, naturally, is going to be, I wish we had 18 more. I could stay on here all day with you guys. But we had a show to do. We did it to the utmost of our ability. We're just about 15 minutes short. We don't want to shortchange you. However, it is a Friday. I just tell you, go enjoy your weekend.
Just going to start the weekend.
Go out and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy each other's family. Enjoy your kids. Enjoy your significant other. Enjoy the hopefully nice weather that we have. And enjoy being part of the YSN family. We love you. We miss you. We'll see you on Monday for the YSN Power Hour.
And please remember to spare and neuter your Jeff Bezos.
Happy birthday, Katie.
Double down.
Happy birthday, Katie.
What's up, Katie? What's up? What's going on, Katie? Bye.